that we are sharing with you is of great importance to the entire country, particularly our learners, their parents, our teachers, and all the citizens of the Philippines. This is my statement. This morning, we received a memorandum from the Office of the President that the President has already made the decision in respect to the recommendation that I submitted to him last August 6. Last August 6, I submitted to him a policy analysis of the implications of the imposition of modified enhanced community quarantine or MECQ in Metro Manila and in the provinces of Cavite, Bulacan, Laguna, and Rizal. The combined learner population of these two regions are very significant in terms of the entirety of our learner population. Napakalaking grupong learners ito. As per the memorandum of the President, he has given approval to the recommendation of DepEd, which, I repeat, we submitted last August 8. Thus, we will now implement such a decision to defer school opening to October 5, pursuant to Republic Act number 11480. It will be recalled that the law specifically states that the President can decide on the opening of school classes upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Department of Education. Thus, we are going to use this deferment, which the President has decided upon, to provide relief to the logistical limitations faced by the areas placed under the MECQ. It's very large areas, and as I said, involves millions of learners. Region 4A alone has more than 4 million learners, and NCR has more than 2 million learners, as well as the other provinces have very significant learner populations as well. So we want to fill in the remaining gaps of the school opening by providing relief because of the logistical limitations to movement of teachers and also of our staff, and possibly of other individuals who are involved in the process of education. Kaya we recommended October 5 in recognition of the need to make these adjustments. Areas outside MECQ are directed by DepEd to continue their orientations, their dry runs. We already have conducted more than 500 dry runs, and the delivery of learning resources so that we will be ready for the opening of classes on October 5. Once more, we'd like to emphasize that when we open classes, there will be no face-to-face sessions. And sessions will not be limited to online sessions alone. This is because we have adopted a policy of blended learning wherein various modalities are being recommended depending on the situation at the level of the region and of the school. Thus, we are now finalizing arrangements for television programs, radio programs, and also our much favored modular systems and printed material, plus, of course, many other modalities. So it's not limited to online, because we know also that there are limitations to online, as mentioned by the President in his State of the Nation address. We trust in the DepEd that this is the final adjustment of the school opening. Even with the implementation of MECQ, we will use this time to make the necessary adjustments and ensure that all preparations have been made for the successful opening of classes for school year 2020 and 2021. We would like to express our gratitude for the constant and ready support of no less than the President himself, to the cost of education of the offices under the Office of the President, particularly the Executive Secretary, of the support of the Senate, the chairs of the various committees involving education, including also our own Senator Bongo, who has supported us all the way. So we hope, as I said, that this will be the final adjustment for the school opening, and we look forward to a much better, much more prepared opening of classes. There will be, of course, there are also implications, but we are confident that we can overcome this with the constant, as I said, never-ending and general support of the President, including as well the Secretary of Finance and the Secretary of Budget and Management, as well as all of those, the international community, civil society organizations, experts in education, who have contributed to the formulation of our learning continuity program and have given much precious and useful advice to us so that education can continue, COVID or no COVID, tragedy or no tragedy, disaster or no disaster. The children are asking to go back to school, and we will listen to them. Thank you very much.